Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. If you clicked on this video, you are not going to regret it, because today I'm going to talk about the steps that I took to avoid YouTube burnout. Yes, YouTube burnout, it is real, and today we're going to talk about exactly what I did to avoid that. Now stay tuned.
On a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit too.
Alright guys, YouTube burnout. So it is a thing. It is real. I don't know if you ever came across one of your favorite YouTubers all of a sudden disappeared, and all of a sudden they come back and they start their video with, "Hey guys, I know it's been a couple of years, but I'm back now." And you're like, where'd you go? It's been so long. Well, they got burnout. They got stressed out, they got overwhelmed, and they got YouTube burnout. And I today want to talk about the steps that I took to avoid YouTube burnout. I didn't want to come back to you guys years later, so I decided to take a break. I decided to stand still. For those who have been following me for a while, I know you noticed all of a sudden I didn't post. All of a sudden I didn't upload. All of a sudden I didn't comment back. And it wasn't because I didn't love you guys. It's because I decided, you know what? When something that I love so much is starting to weigh on me a little bit, something's gotta give. And I didn't want to give up on my YouTube channel. I didn't want to give up on you guys. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna take a minute to collect myself, to write down my thoughts, to just take a moment. As a YouTuber, many times you live your life with the camera in your hand, and you sometimes forget to live in the moment, and it can get overwhelming. And I didn't want that, so I decided to, hey, I'm gonna take a break. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the steps that I took to avoid YouTube burnout completely. The first thing that I did to avoid a YouTube burnout is that I stopped all social media. Yes, all of it. I stopped Instagram, I stopped TikTok, I stopped Facebook. I stopped anything that was mentally not okay for me. It has happened, and it's happened to all of us, where we're scrolling to Facebook and we realize, you know what, this is not okay for me. When you're looking through somebody's stories and you're like, no, I can't do this anymore. Well, that happened to me. I decided, you know what, this is not okay for me mentally. It's not doing me any good. I'm more on social media than I'm reading my Bible, or I'm more on social media than I should be doing other stuff. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pause that. Some might not agree and some might agree, and that was my decision. I decided I don't need it. So the second thing that I did to avoid YouTube burnout was that I completely stopped YouTube as well. I didn't want to look at the views that I had, look at the comments that I was getting, the likes, the dislikes, because believe it or not, it all does get to you at the end. And I don't want for one of the options to be to let it go, because I love it so much. I love YouTube, I love my subscribers, I love you guys, and I didn't want to burn out and not come back till years later. I wanted to really avoid that, so I decided to give myself a break, allow myself to collect, allow myself to relax, and allow myself to write down any ideas that I have for the future, so I can come back strong for you guys. Alright, so the third thing that I did is that I started to exercise. Get healthy, start juicing, because when your mind is so clouded with junk, not just like social media junk, when your mind is literally clouded with all this junk food and all these bad things for your body, you just start feeling bad in general. And I know that had a lot to do with the reason why I took a break. I was feeling clouded. I couldn't think, I couldn't hear myself think, nothing. So I decided I'm gonna start eating healthy. I started exercising and I started eating right, and that really helped me collect my thoughts. It helped me get back into myself, and it helped me really just understand where I was going in life and what I was doing, and I'm so happy about that. So if you have not started and you're waiting for the new year, don't wait. just get on that healthy train. And it can start by little things: drinking a gallon of water a day, eliminating little bad snacks here and there, eliminating chips, eliminating sodas, eliminating little things, not having to go full throttle, just eliminating little things that can really be bad for your health. So that's what I started to do. I eliminated things. I started drinking my gallon of water, then I started juicing, then I started exercising, and it all just came together perfectly. And now I feel really great and really healthy. And yeah, and I got braces. I know that's unavoidable. You can see it. I got braces, and that's part of me being healthy. I started taking care of myself, taking care of my teeth, and yeah, so yeah. And the last but not least, what I started to doing is living in the moment. And what do I mean by living in the moment? As a YouTuber, you live with the camera in your hand and you're recording everything, and you forget to actually live in the moment, or you're on social media posting pictures that you forget to actually just take a moment and just breathe in the beautiful family you have around you, or just the beautifulness of what is life in general. So I decided to live in the moment. I started just taking things in, sitting still and just living in the moment, thinking to myself, wow, this couch is pretty comfy. Wow, my children are beautiful. Wow, my husband, I'm in love with him. You know, wow, you know, friends are friends are good. My friends are good. They're faithful. God is good. You know, I started thinking all these things, and it really just helped me just collect myself. And there's a lot of things to be grateful for, despite of all the negative things that has happened. You know, there's so many bad things that you hear on the news. You know, if you really take a minute to observe, life can be okay, and life is pretty good. You just have to, you know, get the positive things and decide to take those in and kind of let go of all the negative things. But that's what I did. I decided to live in the moment, and those are the things that I did. I decided to just take the time to do all those things, to just really just take time for myself. And if you're a YouTuber and you're starting to feel burnout and you're starting to lose ideas and you don't know what you're gonna film next, you feel so clouded, you're looking for trending videos because you have no idea what you're gonna film next, take a break. It's better to take a break than to give up. And you don't want to give up. You want to avoid YouTube burnout. Take a break. You will not regret it. And you'll see that you stop stressing so much about your YouTube channel. It's gonna grow on its own. I took a break for a month, and I look and I got new subscribers. I got one of my videos went like big on views, and I'm like, I didn't even do anything, you know. But it's because I decided to take that time to relax and just trust in my YouTube channel that it will get where it needs to get eventually, and not stress so much about it. So I wanted to give you that today, to just tell you exactly what I did to avoid YouTube burnout. And maybe this is my gift to you, to help you avoid YouTube burnout before the New Year's comes and you're all stressed out and you're just like, in this big old funk. And I just want to say that you are worth it. Your mind is worth it. Your family is worth it. You are worth it. So yeah, so until next time, my fellow subscribers, I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to be back, and I hope that you stick around with me for this whole new year to come and everything else that comes with it. I have so much to tell you guys. I have so much news to share. I started a whole new journey as a foster mom. Yes, I am officially a foster mom, and I have a wonderful foster son. I'm graduating school soon, and there's so many things that I want to share with you, and I am so blessed to have this platform of YouTube and my fellow subscribers that have been so faithful and been so caring and been wondering and messaging me and Instagramming me, where have I been. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so great, and until next time, bye.